welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is I, Golden J, hanging out with
the Rocker Chic
and
J-Dub
and
S-Dub. I had to remember there for a second.
Good job.
Sean is still here with us this week. We're happy to have him. This is his first, the second show, first time in the studio. You sat through one recording already. How do you feel about sitting in the studio listening to us just be stupid as shit?
I enjoy it. It's great.
I mean, she brings all the sass.
Yes, she does.
Sure do.
It's long generations of sass.
Oh.
She meet her mother.
I did meet her mom because I see her because they make a once a week appearance at our work. So I have met her mom, and I asked her mom to find a picture of J-Dub when she was little because she kept saying she had the bowl cut from Dumber Dumber, and her mom looked at me like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I still haven't seen the picture.
You probably won't.
It was pretty weird that I would come out of nowhere and ask her that. She barely knows me, and I'm like, "Hey, I need a picture from when your daughter was young." Anyway,
Next time I go over there, I'll see if I can't find one.
we just need a visual on what the bowl cut looked like.
I gave you a visual.
It's the
She
Lloyd.
told us.
It was Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Did it have the split like there? I mean, did you have the little triangle?
I don't think it was there, but I have a colic right here, so it's a little bit to the side.
She called it a cow lick, not a horse lick, which is I find very interesting coming from her. I would think it'd be more of a horse lick.
Never heard of a horse lick, but hey.
I mean, neither. But she likes horses, so I figured that she would adapt it away from a cow.
Okay.
No.
But makes sense. Sure.
Is it a cow lick or is it a colic?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, colics like for babies.
Yeah,
colics
yeah.
babies.
No, it's
No,
like
it's
spelled
cowlick.
different.
It's
Is it?
spelled C-O-W. I'm sure. I think so.
The United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.
Somebody will correct us, but I'm pretty sure it's C-O-W.
Okay.
I
believe you.
always thought it was a cow lick. So I mean, but I'm, I think Demi Lovato sings "When Your Lips Are on My Ass" in one of her songs. So you tell me.
That's not what she says. You wish her lips were on your ass, I think, is what.
Maybe. I don't know. Are you a Demi Lovato fan?
No, not really.
Just checking. I like Demi. She's a good singer.
Yeah,
She's got her issues.
she does.
It's okay.
Everybody has issues. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody has issues. So, since we have Sean in the studio,
Ooh.
I gotta ask, and we've talked about this many times. We actually dedicated a whole episode to it. But the haunting of the house that you were living in, what is your take on all of that? And, I mean, how did you feel and what did you see while you were in there?
Well, when Jen and I first started going out, I thought she was full of shit. I really did. And then we ended up hanging out, and one day we had the closet door. So the way the living room was set up, TV was directly in front of us, and then over to the left was a hallway where it went back to a couple bedrooms. So we're sitting there watching TV, and we literally seen the door open, and the air mattress charger that has like the 4D batteries flies out of the closet and hits the wall.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. And then there was one night where we were just sitting there sleeping in bed and heard a huge bang, and I thought someone was trying to get in the door, so I grabbed my gun and I'm trying to find what's going on, and it was out of this world, that's for sure.
So I have one comment and one question. The comment is when I went back and watched a haunting. Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't go back when I watched it for the first time. And in the episode, they said that that you had gotten up out of bed and that you had grabbed your pistol.
Yep.
And I remember as I'm watching, I'm like, fuck yeah, he did. He's grabbing his gun. He's on his way.
Yeah, except if it's a ghost, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. But you didn't know that.
Just make our house look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
But the question I have is, when she got pushed down the stairs, you were talking to her, correct? I mean, you guys were having a conversation. Did you see her get pushed, or you just saw the aftermath?
Yeah, I just heard the aftermath, and I figured she fell.
Right.
She's done that one time or two.
Just once or twice.
There was a story with the croc doing her dirty.
Oh, they know about them doing crock dirties. They know about them.
She didn't have it in 4-wheel drive. We do know. But
Yes.
yeah, I was always curious, because we had talked about it, and she said she didn't think you'd seen. It's like you had your back to her or something or whatever. But I thought I'd just, go to the source.
No, I just heard the thump and the loud noise, and then turned around and seen her. She was laying on the ground down there.
Oh.
No, I don't fall from the very top of the stairs. It's
No,
usually
it's the first one. It's
no.
always the
Usually I'm
doozy.
almost down the stairs, and then I would slip and fall on my ass. But that one, nope, that was not.
No,
He probably pushed
was-
me.
whatever. It was definitely freaky. That was for sure.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. But
And then when Leighton would read a book and then show it to the corner of his room.
Yeah.
That
And
was creepy.
all the dead flies that came out of nowhere.
Only in their room under that one window.
Yeah.
we a lot of the paranormal talk about the dead flies and stuff, but obviously a haunting embellished on that underneath the rocking chair that you guys found in the attic, or she found in the attic.
Yeah, some of it's just hype.
That was my family chair. That wasn't something I found.
Well, congratulations. Your episode is well over 1,000. I think it's like a 1,500 stream. So to all the listeners out there, thank you for going back and re-listening to that again. I mean, it's a great story. It was a great episode. I think Alicia kind of sat there and just stared with her mouth open the whole time. But, thanks to all the listeners and the streams and the over 75,000 downloads that we have. You guys are the best. Keep them coming. Keep telling everybody, all your friends and stuff. But cool, man. Thank you. I don't know. I have questions. I have a million questions. Like, nothing's ever happened since you guys have been out of the house. I mean, nothing super legit.
Except for that one night
When?
you said you woke up and you knew you were awake and you saw a shadow at our house now.
Oh, yeah. That was it. I mean, everything seems to be a lot smoother than it was when we were living at that house.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like once a month. Something
That was
weird
probably
would
more.
happen.
Something crazy would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't remember. Did you ever see anybody? No. Just me.
Just you. You're the lucky one.
Yay.
Now, did you see the red? Was you guys together when you saw the red shooting balls of whatever in the
No.
sky? Okay.
That was when I first moved
Bought the
there. My
house,
parents were out there with me.
Gotcha. So you've never seen an alien?
No. My mom said she had, but not me.
Now, don't you lie. You keep saying they come visit you every night.
I do tell her that.
Did you want to borrow my new mask I got? Because that thing is fucking killer.
You would hear her scream all the way from here.
The house would look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Ooh,
With feces everywhere.
Yeah, I would shit everywhere.
Oh, I thought she was talking about me. She's shooting at my ass.
No.
So yeah, I bought this alien mask at Meijer the other day since all the Halloween stuff's coming out, and I bought it and I was so excited. And then after I got it home, I'm like, she is going to fucking hate me so much. I just better leave this in the house. But if you listen to episode 40 or go watch it on YouTube of Golden Image Podcast, you'll see me wearing it.
It's too small for his face. Looks like the alien has a beard.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I thought
you
it
never
proportioned
know.
out just fine.
No, I could see your beard underneath it.
Well, aliens might have beards.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'll try it.
Huh?
I'll try it.
Maybe later
Yeah,
tonight?
maybe later.
All right, sweet. I'm about to get probed.
Oh, wow.
But your butthole's a steel trap.
It is. Good luck. That's all I can say.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my.
Put that.
Always leads back to the butt.
Always.
Always.
Always. That's. Anyways, yeah, very cool, man. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, I keep going back to that you guys lived in a haunted house for that amount of time, and you guys have lived it. I've never seen it. We've been places and done things. We did not go anywhere with her sister when she was in town. She kept saying we were gonna go somewhere, and then we just ended up shopping. So we didn't make it. I was seriously gonna take her down to Hell's Gate, down in Brazil. That was my. I was like, let's go there. We can go see it. We can say we've been somewhere.
You should have. I don't.
No, you guys
We got
decided to
busy.
go shopping
Yeah, okay.
and drinking.
We were
So
busy.
it's all good. But
She goes enough places. We'll do it later.
she does. I mean, they've been all over. Yeah. Remind me to talk to you about New Orleans after we're done recording today. So,
Okay.
all right. I do want to make a shout out to Mason Straw, the Straw Man. I have missed it by a couple weeks, buddy, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Yeah,
to you.
he looked like he was having a good time. I think they were Oceanside, I do believe, but I missed it. But one of my favorite listeners, Mason, thank you so much for the emails and everything you do, all the likes and subscribes and all the emails and stuff like that, man. Appreciate it. Look forward to talking to you more. He's my Pittsburgh Steelers buddy. He likes the Steelers.
Steelers. Okay.
J-Dub don't like football, so I mean, you know.
Shut your mouth.
She likes the Bears.
Oh!
The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah, you know, our resident Colton is a big Bears fan. And in one of the Call Guys episodes, he said something about the Bears are going to go 14-3 this year, and I told him that he needs to get to the doctor and have his dyslexia checked out.
Yeah, exactly. 3-14.
Nah.
Should be fun. I can't wait. I'm going to call the doctor and make sure that you get a prostate exam while you're in there. You're getting to that age now where you should have that checked out, buddy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyways,
What age is that? Because Sean's getting up there.
Sean, I'm going to tell you a secret. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's that?
Do not let them tell you that they can't take that in blood now and check it. So, you know, it just takes a little vial of
I
blood to
thought you
check
were going
it.
to tell me to make sure the doctor didn't have big thumbs.
Oh, no, you can do it now with blood. You get to draw blood. I get to do that here in a couple weeks because I've reached that age. Doc goes, well, Jeremy, it's that time. I'm like, oh, God. I've been waiting for this for 50 years. Here we go. That he was like, yeah, we're just going to draw blood. I'm like, fucking cool. All right.
Yay.
I'm all about it.
That's funny.
All right. What do you got for me? I lost her. She wasn't prepared.
Let me ask you this. What item do you hope will be obsolete in 20 years?
20 years.
The McDonald's McRib.
You never eat it, so why do you
I know.
care?
I know. It needs to be obsolete. It needs to go away. What item? Like, could I say taxes?
Sure.
I'm gonna go taxes. I'd like to see those be obsolete.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Oh, as she's thinking,
I
J-Dub,
am
what do you
thinking.
got?
Biden.
Oh, I think that probably will come true.
All those in favor, say aye at the United States Paranormal @gmail.com.
Aye.
Sean, what about you?
I'm with Jen on this.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my.
Years in the future.
Yeah, you're
Ooh.
going into the future. 20 years.
20 years. What do I not want
I
to
still look
have?
as sexy as ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh,
hey, whatever happened to this? And I went, it's obsolete.
Yes.
Thank God.
I was going to say Christianity.
Oh my God. Oh,
That'll dig me a hole.
Yes, that'll dig you a
You're
hole.
in trouble.
I'm just kidding, people. Come on.
Wow, that's a tough one.
Notice she didn't say that was a hard one. It making her laugh. She has no concentration when I make her laugh. Do you need time to think about
I
this?
do. I do. Maybe at the end of the episode I'll answer.
Well, this is your episode today,
I
so are you
know.
going to have time to think about it?
I want what I'm talking about in this episode to be obsolete
Okay.
in 20 years.
All right.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, because this one.
Yeah, this
Oh.
one freaked me out, and I'd like to thank Chris for asking for us to do this because, yeah, I might be a little scared to even say the name. So yeah, I'd like this to be gone.
So how many times are we going to say the name in this episode?
Oh man, too many.
Okay.
many. So if I wake up screaming in the middle of the night,
I'm going to call
Just
Sean.
walk away.
I'm going to call Sean to come over with his gun.
walk away. Just walk away.
So we get to listen to her sexy call lady voice.
That's right.
I don't know. It's going to be a scary call lady voice tonight. But anyways, I'm talking about the Wendigo tonight.
This is like watching Jen do
Yeah.
the Alien episode.
Yeah. Well, when you're researching things, you find out things you really don't want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's all I can say. But anyways, what is a Wendigo? Some say it is the most horrific cryptid known to be out there. Associated with the winter months, described as either a fearsome beast that stalks and eats humans, or as a spirit that possesses humans, causing them to turn to cannibalism. Yeah. It is 6 to 15 feet tall, growing larger the more it eats.
Did you say 15 feet?
Yes.
Ew.
Some people say that they've seen them as tall as 15 feet.
How tall are those fucking skeletons they sell at Menards? Are those 15 feet?
I bet they're probably 10.
They're-
I thought they were 20.
I was going to say, they're tall. They're huge.
I'm just thinking, holy shit. I mean, those things are tall, and I'm thinking those were 15 somewhere in there. Fuck me.
I
Good
think
Lord.
they're 20.
Could very well be.
They are known to have gray or whitish skin, sunken large glowing eyes, sharp yellowed fangs, a blue tongue, and its lips are chewed or entirely missing because it has eaten them.
Ew.
Yeah. Sharp claws at the ends of the fingers can tear apart a person with one touch. It smells like rotting flesh. The beast is said to look like a decomposing human. The entrails of the creature are visible due to the extreme decomposition. It is always hungry, never keeping itself full.
That's why it eats its own lips. Yeah.
Believed to have exceptionally sharp eyesight, hearing, and sense of smell, superior strength, and speed to stalk and overpower its victims.
All while decomposing.
Fucking, they're running. Fucking fingers are falling off. Oh, fuck, there goes my arm. Shit.
Oh, I need that.
The Wendigo is sometimes described as a spirit rather than a physical presence. The spirit enters a person by biting them or through a dream. The possessed person becomes cannibalistic, deranged, and violent. Those who are greedy or suffering from starvation are the most sought after. Some believe the legend was developed to help aid in the importance of community, to guard against individual greed, selfishness, and isolation. The Wendigo was a personification of cold and hunger in a time when human survival relied on banding together and sharing resources during the long, harsh winters. Now, I will have you know that Wendigos are known to be spotted in the north, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Canada. So
See?
very close to us. So stay
And you
inside
wanna
during
go
the winter
camp-
months. Stay inside during the winter months.
He wants to go. He wants to go camp in the frozen tundra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
I have some stories of Wendigo. Either
How many times you said the
sightings-
name?
I know, I've said it a lot. It's making me very sick. But here's one of them. This is Alberta, Canada in 1879. A trapper named Swift Runner took his family of 9 into the woods to a cabin to escape the cold winter, feeling he could find enough food and keep the small cabin warm and safe for them. When he alone returned from the winter getaway, he said he could not find enough food to keep his family alive and that they had all starved to death. Law enforcement thought this was strange because he seemed healthy with no signs of starvation. When they went to investigate the cabin, it was a horrific scene. Pots full of bones and marrow, skulls bashed in, just signs of torture everywhere. Swiftwater claimed to have been possessed by a Wendigo and admitted to killing and eating his entire family.
Oh my.
There's pictures of him, and he was a
very large man.
healthy man. Yeah. Spooner, Wisconsin, in 2018, 2 brothers were at a summer camp and had 2 separate occurrences. Justice saw what he thought was a tall, alien-like creature outside of his cabin window with glowing eyes and sharp teeth, white skin, said it looked like death. His brother John saw a figure in the woods and gave the same description as his brother. They were both terrified, and when telling their sightings to the camp counselor, they were not the only ones to come forward.
Wee.
Wisconsin, huh? Wisconsin.
Rice Lake in Minnesota.
My
Minnesota.
parents have been there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is known for many sightings of the Wendigo. A paranormal investigator had heard the stories. So she decided to take her and her brother. They went out on a boat on the lake. When they got towards the middle of the lake, something tipped the boat over and dragged her under, kicking and not screaming because she's underwater. But when she escaped and got to shore, she had huge claw marks all up and down her legs. She believed she was attacked by a Wendigo.
Her brother was okay though?
Her brother was okay.
Okay.
Yep, he got to the shore. Holly Hill, Wisconsin, a woman and her daughter coming home late one night, saw a figure dart in front of her car. Both describing what they saw, the mom drew a picture and showed it to an investigator. Looking more alien-like, people now suggest that the Wendigo and alien are one and the same. A few days later, in the same area, amber orbs in the sky were seen by many. Fuck that. And I'm sure I've went very fast on this, but I am very nervous. Because they do say that saying the name and like draws it, and so it's like, yeah. I want to tell everybody how to protect yourself against a Wendigo. If you are camping, always keep a fire burning. It is said that their hearts are made of ice, and they can be harmed by fire but not killed. They will heal quickly and be even more angry with the intended victim.
We're safe.
Magical amulets and charms can be used for protection.
Ooh, this sounds like my alley. I like
I
magical.
didn't really get any specifics on that, but
Oh.
that was something that popped up. A weapon made of silver is required to kill a Wendigo.
Okay.
If it is driven through their heart of ice, once this has been done, the shards of the creature's heart must be placed in a silver box and buried in consecrated ground. Next, the body must be dismembered with a silver weapon, slated and cremated. The ashes must be scattered to the four winds. Failure to properly follow the procedure will result in the resurrection of the creature in a bloody vengeance.
I'll tell you what, man, those casino people are not going to be happy when I'm spreading fucking ashes over four winds.
Oh,
Like, what are you doing? Fucking Wendigo. I'm trying to lighten you up a little bit. She is so intense right now.
I am.
So could you kill it like a werewolf with a silver bullet?
They did say that the silver bullets could harm it, but
You have to
you
go through
have
all
to
the
go
steps.
through those steps.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to shoot it in the heart, then you have to take its heart and
And put it in a silver box.
put it in a silver box.
Where the fuck are you going to get a silver box?
Jewelry store.
Or make
Antique
one.
store.
Oh.
If you're making silver bullets, you have silver, you can make a box.
How big is the box? How big do you think the heart it actually is? I mean,
Well, if he's
Are you-
15 feet, it's probably a big ass heart.
You can probably
Great.
see it. They said you could see its innards or whatever. So you could probably see it.
well,
Yeah.
I looked at pictures. I didn't see a picture of his heart. So, and I'm not going to go up to Minnesota and try to find one.
Yeah, this is definitely not something. I mean, I looked at Jeremy today and I'm like, you know what? I'll go look for Bigfoot all day. You never hear stories of Bigfoot like
Doing anything that
eating
thing.
people and, I mean, you just see it, People are looking for it, but who wants to go find a damn Wendigo? I mean, oh.
I know who's doing chores with me all winter now.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, they're scary. I mean, some say that some have antlers. I mean, that's back in like the Indian times, and that might be, something they killed and are just wearing the
Oh, they like made a hat?
yeah,
Okay.
because most of them say
12
they're
pointer.
bald,
Oh, you got a 20. Nice.
they're bald and have no hair anywhere, and you can like almost see through them because
Right.
they're just so frail and it's just gross.
I probably shouldn't make fun of them like that, should I?
Well, you guys aren't greedy and starving, so you should be all right.
And the more I read into that, it was more like, oh yeah, they're going after like politicians and people like that, and it's like, it's so weird because it's like you hear all these alien stories and it's just weird how like everything kind of goes together.
It's the more and more we dig into this, especially with the listener stories and stuff like that, how much this all does connect. Aliens and Bigfoot to the Wendigo to, even like the Triangle, whether it be the Alaskan or the Bridgewater. I seriously am amazed, and I've been doing a little bit of research, but I really need to sit down and just create a folder of Bigfoot and. Seriously, you may come in and there may be fucking red string with pictures in this room,
Well,
how everything connects.
Think about it like it's almost a zombie type creature too. I mean,
right.
It's
Gross.
yeah.
I have not seen you this kind of weirded out over this story. Because last night, and we I don't know if we talked about it earlier, but yeah, you were outside with Ozzy and like the fucking raccoons or something was, squawking and
Freaking
screaming.
out.
Well, this is right after she's done all this research, and kind of finishing up her story. And she's like, there's something screaming out there and I don't know what it is. And, you get that mindset. And then I'm like, well, fuck. And she's like, did you not tell me that if you actually talk about it too much, you'll kind of make it, come to you or something like that.
And they said, in your dreams too, if you're dreaming about it or whatever, you don't just have to come in contact with it.
It can kill me in my dreams, fucking Freddy Krueger style?
No, it'll make you desire to be a cannibalist. And yeah,
Oh.
if you're greedy and it goes after people that are greedy and.
Well, I had a dream about Bigfoot last night, but we were skateboarding or something, so I think I'm safe. I don't know. It was weird.
I think I
He's
didn't.
killer on the half pipe, by the way.
I didn't tell the story that kind of really freaked me out. This was also in Canada, also.
Are you gonna tell it now?
Yes.
Oh shit! Okay,
Boy,
hold on.
Because I remember it, and I might as well tell it. But there was a 22-year-old going home on a bus, sitting in the back of the bus. There were other people on the bus, and they made a stop, and an older gentleman sat next to him, and the older gentleman took out a knife and stabbed the kid and started eating him on this bus. And literally there were, news cameramen, police all over this area. And the guy said that he had been possessed and wanted to eat human flesh and killed this kid on the bus.
I hear it tastes like chicken.
But yes. And I don't know if people are just cannibalism and using that as a...
Don't do it, people.
Just say no to eating your bus mates.
Oh.
Or your coworkers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel that people use something like that to get off the site, psychological,
Right.
what is it, schizophrenia? I can't even think of what it, if you go into court and they tell you, oh, you need a psychedelic.
Psychedelic. Whoa.
I'm lost
you
for
needed
words.
psych evaluation or whatever that's called.
And then they deem you not appropriate, able to stand trial because you have a
Clinically
mental...
insane.
Thank you. Yeah. And people use that as a crutch for getting away with something like that,
Mm-hmm. So it's called Wendigo psychosis.
Fuck, they have a name for it.
It's a term given to people who experience some sort of psychological break that causes them to crave human flesh, even though they have access to other food supplies. After first tasting human flesh, victims of Wendigo psychosis are unable to eat any other food other than human flesh. They see themselves as an invisible man-eating monster that can't be satisfied by anything else but human flesh.
Well, the price of groceries is going up, so everybody's going to be using this.
When you say that, all I can think about is like pregnancy cravings. I've read of and heard stories of women who are pregnant who crave the smell of bleach, or there was one that like ate her couch. She craved the fabric, the taste of the fabric, and one was
sheets.
gravel, one was like rocks and something. Bounce sheets. I mean, that's what I think of when you talk about that, because that's more common than somebody saying they got Wendigoitis. They had a T-shirt like that, Wendigoitis.
Wendigoitis.
All right, okay. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I am. That is my story. That's all I have. Was that really short? I went through it really fast.
You did go through it kind of fast, and that's all right. That's okay. I think our listeners understand.
I think Jen can keep her aliens.
Nope.
Now you know a little bit more about what Jen was feeling when she did the alien story.
Yeah. And if
I went real fast in that one, too, but I couldn't talk hardly at all either.
I don't know. I thought you did a great job.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be looking out the windows, for the next couple nights
turn
to
the
make
lights
sure.
every time I go outside.
Yeah. I've got that big mag light.
What was that? What was that?
You never
Just
know.
as long as no tall, skinny,
Stinky guy.
stinky guy comes up, we'll be okay.
All right. Why did you look at Sean? He doesn't stink. I'm just like, right, he's fine.
Okay. Him's the stinky one.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of interesting takeaways from that. I think it's, you said the majority of it was in Canada, right? most everything was up in Canada. And
A lot of it's in Canada, yeah. It's, Canada's got harsher winters, but it comes into Minnesota, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Okay. So I see the correlation now with the
And they said it's not always during the winter months. I mean, it's still out there, but it's more during that time.
Okay, so let me ask you this. In your research, did you find that this cryptid is a lot like Slender Man, where the stories, and they became more, the more the stories, the more it became like it kind of just happened that way? Slender Man was that way. What's the word I'm looking for?
Urban legend?
It was an urban legend that turned into something that they actually have seen, manifested.
Oh, yeah.
The energy of the story has now manifested the Slender Man. You think that this could be the same thing?
I think so, because I think the Indians told this story to keep their tribe together, and then at some point, one of the tribes the people probably became that they wanted, all to themselves, and that's how it became.
Do you think that that's where M. Night Shyamalan got The Village? Was from the story of the Wendigo?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, maybe.
Probably.
Because, that there was something in the woods, don't go out there.
Yeah, and it said, one of the reasons they told the story was to keep the children from, wandering off and going out by themselves. And
Huh.
I think there's a movie on it too.
On the Wendigo?
Mm-hmm.
Just called that?
Yeah, there is a
think it
lot
is.
of, it's in a lot of TV shows, a lot of, I think it's in Hannibal, and yeah.
Did your boys Sam and Dean ever?
Yes, they had Wendigo episode.
Did they really?
Yep.
Huh. And that didn't freak you out as much as just researching the story?
But those, I don't know. It's like
When you actually see police cars at a bus and some, it's like, oh my God, this
That
is.
guy was just psychotic.
Yeah, but the way that she described it, went in that Supernatural, it wasn't like he didn't look like that.
Right.
They portrayed him as some different, not that gross.
Like he was more human?
He was more, I think in Supernatural, he was more, had the antlers and had hair.
Yeah.
More looked like a wolf type figure.
Oh.
But
The way that she described it, I could picture that in my head, and that's no.
You can see his innards.
yeah. See his innards, and he's white and gray,
And
and
he's got big bulging eyes.
big bulging,
Like an
glowing
alien.
eyes. Yeah.
Like a little green man.
And that came from the mother and
come
daughter.
She's flipping me the bird right now, everybody.
But there is a paranormal investigator in Canada that is, searching anybody out that has had a Wendigo encounter or feel like they've had an encounter, and trying to put it as being an alien. So
They're trying to make that connection because they think that
yes.
connection is there.
Yes.
Intriguing. Huh.
But hey, it could have been, maybe a craft came down and dropped some people off and never came back to get them, and they're just kind of running around and fending for themselves. And that's where
Or it's a Bigfoot with mange.
Bigfoot's don't. Yeah.
He's got a skin
Don't
problem.
destroy Bigfoot for me.
Okay, sorry.
She's got this new love for Bigfoot. We just everywhere we go is like, is that a Sasquatch? What would you do if you ever actually ran into an actual Sasquatch?
I have no idea.
She'd run up and hug it.
Aw.
Probably.
Hey, come here, you big guy. He's giving me the.
So, you
I got some
see?
Jack's links.
They probably smell like raccoons. You know how raccoons
Yeah.
stink?
Yeah.
Ew. Well, yeah, they say that they smell really bad.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. They got no head and shoulders. Maybe they'll sell some blue. Hook them right up.
Yeah. We'll get them cleaned up.
Come on home with me.
Like, what is that?
Harry and the
Harry, yep.
Hendersons. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe that's what it's from. We have
Your
we had
lo-
those episodes of that made them out to be friendly. And like I said, I don't really hear
I don't
horrific
know.
stories about Bigfoots.
I don't know that we've actually heard of like a Bigfoot attack. What we have heard is some violent screaming, and like Peter talked about in his episode, he sounded like somebody threw a tree at another tree or whatever, sideways, I think is what he said.
Right.
So I mean, I think that Bigfoot doesn't really want to be found, and he's going to do whatever he can to try to scare you off. But, some people don't get scared that easy. Not like you and me. We'd be like, tinkle, tinkle, run, run, run. I don't know. If you come face to face with a Bigfoot, I don't know what I would do.
Me either. I don't.
I mean, I suppose I'd probably talk to him. Be like, yo,
Try.
what's up, bud? Want to be on my podcast? I don't know. Interesting. I think that I'm going to have to stick the Wendigo in the Bigfoot file and see if I can see if there's a correlation between aliens, Bigfoot, and the Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
It's all got to somehow connect. The wheels are turning.
The wheels are turning.
I'd love to hear what our listeners have to say. The United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.
Good job.
I want to hear it. You know what else I'd like to hear? I'd like to hear your paranormal story in audio form with you telling me all about it.
Yes, please.
So grab your iPhone, grab your Samsung, hit your recording app, tell a story, and email it to me. I want to make an episode of our listeners telling their stories. I think that'd be awesome. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to share them with you two because you guys will get them as they come out so I can get your natural reaction to them.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Except I think you accidentally heard the one that I got.
You did. You read it to me. First one you got.
No, I didn't read it. It was an audio clip.
Or, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, you played it for me.
I didn't play it for you. You just eavesdropped on my...
I did not. Maybe I did.
Yeah, you did. She's always eavesdropping on my studio time. Weird that it's in the house and just a room away from hers.
Yeah. It's hard not to hear.
Listen, I know all about wrestling.
No, you don't.
I do. I was editing the Golden 80s episode of WrestleMania 3, and you hear me talking on there like I know what I'm talking about, and she's out there laughing at me. She's like, you don't know dick.
That's funny.
Listen, all my podcasts are like that. I don't know anything. I'm just making it up as I go.
It works.
It does. All right. Well, it's a little bit shorter episode, but it was a good one. Mm-hmm. And Crispy, I hope you enjoyed it, this being your submission. And hit me up. Let me know. United States Paranormal at gmail.com. And don't forget, we have a website where you can buy all your cool Tucson merch. That is theunitedstatesofparanormal.com. Go check it out. Let's see. How does this play? We got Vamptober coming up, so all the new Vamptober merchandise will be available for the month of October. But as soon as October's over,
it's gone.
It's gone. So get it while you can. And let me tell you, these fucking designs are... Esteban did an amazing job putting it together. They look amazing. I've showed both of you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're awesome. So go check it out, theunitedstatesparanormal.com. And we're going to get out of here. So keep it spooky. And I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The United States of Paranormal. Check us out at theunitedstatesofparanormal.com. or at any other of our social media pages. At Twitter, at TOSOPPOD, at Instagram, at The United States of Paranormal, or Facebook, at The United States of Paranormal, or YouTube, at The United States of Paranormal 1795.
Please check out our other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network. The Call Guys, Golden Image Podcast, Indiana Chiefs fans, the Golden 80s, Murd Nerds, and a quart of books and booze.
And if you have a location you would like us to check into or a creepy story that you would love to tell us, please email us at theunitedstatesofparanormal@gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen.